I think it's time that we do another review. Move back, sunscreen. This is personal. Yeah, we're finally reviewing it. The Jaws movie you've all been waiting for. We're reviewing the one and only Saltwater Atomic Shark. You saw the cover, you knew it wasn't Jaws. Okay, so first things first. I watch a lot of Bloodbath and Beyond, and I watch their shark movie reviews. So when they reviewed Saltwater Atomic Shark, I told myself, yeah, I gotta watch it. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anywhere to watch it. And I did remember seeing this at Walmart one time, but I didn't get it. I thought it looked dumb. And, well, but I finally found it on eBay. I finally got around to watching it. So, you guys know me. I like Ozark sharks. I like ghost sharks. I like swamp sharks. I like any solo shark, funny concept. You know, any shark movie that has a wacko concept, but, you know, manages to take advantage of it. Movies that don't do that are Mississippi River Sharks, and fuck, what's the other one? I think Dam Sharks. Maybe I have to rewatch that, but those are the ones I can name off the top of my hat. Fuck. So, question is, how is Saltwater Atomic Shark? Well, I can definitely say this. I enjoyed it. This movie knew what it was. This movie was a self-aware, batshit crazy, insane. It's a self-aware shark movie. It knows exactly what it is. It doesn't waste any time. It's straight to the point. First of all, one thing I do have to commend, concept, an atomic shark. Okay, you got me. I would have never thought I'd see the day where an atomic shark would, you know, be a thing. Yeah, the shark looks really cool, and the shark does a lot of cool things. There's a scene where a guy is like on this, it's like a water tube or something. Like a water, I don't fucking know what it is, shit. But he's going in a loop-de-loop, and the shark jumps through it, and it's like you know what those circus attractions you'll see where the tiger jumps through the flaming hoop? That's what the shark does. It jumps through the flaming hoop, and it's awesome. The kills in this are actually really cool, especially for a sci-fi movie. There's a lot of blood, which I didn't expect. There's a kid who dies in this movie. That kid's fucking hilarious. By the way, speaking of hilarious, the comedy in this, I love the comedy. The comedy in this is, oh, it's really good. There is a lot of inside jokes, and there are a lot of things that, there's one scene where someone gets killed, and the girlfriend of this dude who just died, she gets mad and she tries to attack the main character, and she puts her down, and she has a lighter and there's TNT right next to, don't ask questions. So she starts to light it, and she's like, I'm gonna kill you, and she starts lighting it, and she just does, and it goes out, and she's like, and it keeps repeating. But what's funnier about it is that the music, it gets more and more intense, and then when she blows it out, the music cuts. It just cuts. And then when she lights it up again, the music keeps playing, and it keeps cutting every time she blows out. It was like, they know what they're doing, and it's amazing. There's also, I think, another one of my favorite jokes in this movie is when a guy is like, you know, he's showing on the computer the footage of the shark, and, you know, they find out that he, like, records topless girls on the beach. And he gets a fucking virus on his computer. Also, like I said, there's a lot of like inside jokes, and there's a lot of fourth wall breaks that just help this movie and make it really funny and work even more. And the shark is cool, and yeah, the shark is cool. It does cool things, and the comedy is really funny. Probably the funniest shark movie I've seen, next to Ozark Sharks, which wasn't like fourth wall breaks jokes. It was just funny because of its execution and everything. Which the execution in this is good too. I'm just saying, Ozark Sharks wasn't the same type of humor as this, but they both work on their own right, and the acting, when you go into a shark movie, I don't think any of us expect, high tier acting. But the acting actually wasn't that bad, except for one guy. His name is Reese. Bloodbath and Beyond covered this in their review. He is the worst actor in this movie, but he is unintentionally funny. There's a scene where a restaurant blows up because one of the guys ate an atomic fish. Yeah, don't ask questions. And the two lifeguards, the main characters, are trying to tell this guy, their boss, basically, the shark's out there, it's killing people. And he's like, well, I heard on a news report that, it was a gas explosion, and she's talking about a shark. And then he says the best line in the movie. I'll play it here. So what? A shark makes a restaurant go boom? makes a restaurant go boom? It's pure beauty. This makes a restaurant go boom. I don't know why I found it so funny. It was just like, you're not good at acting, but I love you and I want to marry you. I fucking loved it. Oh my god, the humor in this works. And even when something goes wrong, there's some problems with the film, obviously. First of all, you can't take this film seriously. If you do, you're not going to enjoy this movie. Just sit back and have fun because it's such a dumb movie. That's the point of these shark movies. And people often don't care that it's a dumb shark movie. And they're just like, I'd rather watch something stupid. And, what am I saying? This movie is stupid. But it's a dumb, fun kind of stupid. Well, man, I'm so hypocritical of myself. The point I'm trying to make is, it works. And if you go into the movie expecting high class art, you're doing the movie a disservice. And you're gonna be able to critique and hate this movie, and you're not gonna have fun. And I think that people that do that miss out on an insanely fun time, because this movie is a lot of fun. There are problems, sure. First, it's obviously a dumb shark movie. The acting could obviously be better, but for a shark movie, the acting's fine. The CGI could obviously be better. There are some scenes that don't make sense. There are a few jokes that don't land, and some that has some to do with the acting in some places, especially that one guy. But easily that boom line, boom. That was the funniest line that he said in the movie, and I loved it. But it's got flaws. It's not perfect, but it's a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend you watch it. I put it up there with Ozark Sharks, so I'm gonna have to give this a B+. In terms of my enjoyment, critically, I'd give it a D+, because I think there's worse out there in terms, critically. You know what? I'm done.